Okay, and today we are visiting a couple of places. There is the city of Caesarea, which was built by Herod the Great over 2,000 years ago. There's also the Baha'i gardens in Haifa, and we're also visiting the town of Acre, or Echo as they call it here. And we're going all the way up to the Lebanon border, where we'll be seeing some caves. So watch the video. And the first stop is the ancient city of Ceasarea, and this was built over 2,000 years ago. Now it faces the Mediterranean, and what you're looking at here is the hippodrome, where I believe they used to race horses. And this is the amphitheater called Herod's Theatre, and you can see some of the remnants from over 2,000 years ago all around the theatre. And this stone you see here is really interesting because it bears the name of Pontius Pilate, proving that this was indeed over 2,000 years old. And the next stop is the beautiful city of Haifa, and what we have here are the Baha'i gardens. Now these are of course built by the people from the Baha'i religion. Really beautiful. And this is going to be a close-up look of the Baha'i temple here in Haifa. And a token selfie, of course. And after that short visit to Haifa and the Baha'i gardens, we're now on the way to Acre. Now, Acre, or Echo as it is known, basically ruins from the time of the Crusades. Over 1,000 years ago, when you had Christians coming in from all over to try and reclaim the Holy Land. Acre today is predominantly occupied by the Muslim or Arab community here in Israel, and it's also a wonderful, wonderful site with lots and lots of history. And those were the prisons, and this is the guest inn just next to each other. Now lots of excavation and lots of archaeological works are still going on, so you can see a lot of works in progress, and they're uncovering more and more of this city every day. As with a lot of these ancient fortresses, there are loads of tunnels leading in and out. This is the tunnel that we are going into right now. And this one used to lead all the way to the beach, but apparently rising sea levels has made it difficult to get all the way to the beach, but it brings us to another part of the complex, namely the crypt. And these are, of course, where a lot of the crusaders were buried. Just upstairs and past the gift shop, you will find the Acre Market. Now, there's a fascinating market located next to the port. Lots of activity going on, lots of things to see, lots of things to buy. Very colorful. Unfortunately, I'm not going to buy anything because, a lot of perishable foods here, and I'm not going to bring that back to Singapore. And the last place we're going to visit for the day is the border town of Rosh Hanikra. And here we are taking the cable car down all the way to see the caves and the grottos, which are unfortunately closed in some parts because it's winter and because the seas are particularly rough. So we can't cross some of the bridges and we can't go into some of the grottos. And they're really loud too. And that, you can see, is why we can't go too close. But nevertheless, it's a really wondrous sight to behold. And that limestone formation is vaguely supposed to resemble an elephant. So I think it's called the Elephant Rock. And as I previously mentioned, the location of these caves are actually at the border between Israel and Lebanon. And so that's it. That's the trip all the way up from Tel Aviv to the border of Lebanon. It's a really beautiful trip. I wish you guys were here. Bye.